this year's World Cup, 2 more teams entered the Pro Division, Excessive and Impact. However, the number of teams advancing from the prelims did not increase, making point margins more crucial than ever. An astounding 8 teams finished the prelims with a 3-1 record. The 2 teams with the weakest point margins, Dynasty and Vicious, did not advance. This is your Derder Headshot. The first quarterfinals match of the day is between Infamous and the Ironmen. This match was held at 8 a.m. shortly after sunrise. Not many people were in attendance, but that didn't stop the players from staying focused.
Right now!
Hey, this is a street fight, boys. Let's fucking scrap it out. Whoever the fuck wants to get some. All right? Team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team!
Both teams came out with very conservative breakouts. Ryan Martin makes a move to the center tower, and Greg Sewers matches him up. Rainey Stanzik gets caught playing sloppy in his bunker, and then Sewers breaks the game open. Brandon Short lights him up, but he is left alone, and Infamous is first to get on the board. The next one is a long 6-minute point. Kyle Spica gets hit in the hopper not once, but twice, with neither hit leaving a mark. Well, karma's a bitch, and that is one hell of a flamethrower. Spica cleans out his gun, and when Zach Patient bumps, he gets into the snake. Zach takes out Rainey from the insert and gets in the snake as well. After Spica gets into the 50, Scott Kemp loses a gun battle with Eric Humphreys. And shortly after, Zach and Spica trade out. Travis then takes one in the face in the back center, and the Ironmen finish out the point. Then Zach gets a minor penalty for dead man talking.
Start with 4. Yeah, you'll start with 4. On the box, it's the best penalty. Not it's the 4.
Since Infamous is going down a body, the Ironmen decide to go to the snake off the break. He makes it in clean, but then Nicky catches him making his move. They take out Ironman's entire snake side and have the 5-on-2 advantage against Paxton and Brandon Short. Bobby gets shot trying to move down the snake. Zach makes it into Ironman's tower, but Brandon Short takes him out and then does an awesome snapshot on Nicky. There's something on Brandon's arm, but the ref calls him clean and wipe it off. Damian Ryan and Greg Sewers are the last 2 alive for Infamous. Damian gets shot going crazy by the X, and Paxton gives him some traditional bonus balls. Brandon then trades out with Greg Sewers, and Paxton is still alive to hang the flag.
Zach Patient, you need to fucking get your head in the game. Let's go. 1-1, come on.
Infamous has just over 6 minutes to tie up this match. They kill Humphreys early and start moving down the field. Then Rainey gets taken out, and Infamous gains more ground. Nicky and Greg decide to double up in the Doritos, and with Drew doing some work from the snake, Spica is left alone. Infamous ties the match with just over 3 minutes left on the clock. In the next point, Bobby Aviles takes matters into his own hands and makes a great move up the center. He and the ref play cat and mouse for a while, but the ref finds him to be clean. Damien Ryan fills in the X, and then Sewers catches Paxton off guard on the snake side. But unfortunately for Greg, they all bounced. Damien is getting pinched at the X and takes one to the knee. To the ref, it appears he tried to hide the hit, so after he checks his knee, the ref lets a red one fly, and that gives the Ironmen the match with 5 seconds left.
It was a low-scoring game and slow, methodical paintball. Unfortunately, they ended up getting a major in the last 5 seconds of the game, and we automatically got the point. With 5 seconds to play, really not enough time for them to, hang the flag and get another point. So we ended up coming out victorious. Our next game will be against Houston Heat.
The Ironmen take this 3-2. The next quarterfinals game is between San Antonio X Factor and Moscow Red Legion.
They're gonna have to start a new fucking division for these faggots after we smash them down. D6, come on boys, get the fuck up right now. Give me a little BKS. BKS! Factor 3, Factor 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Factor!
The first point, Billy Bernaccia overslides his bunker, but that wasn't as bad as Panaleave not having a working gun to start the match. Michael Kovar gets into the snake, and Lukashuk joins him. Kovar then pulls off a nasty shot to take out Jason Wheeler. Meanwhile, on the Dorito side, Berdnikov has his anti-jam shooting motion down. Kovar then takes a convenient bounce off his back, and Lukashuk moves into the 50 while he's getting checked. Kovar tries the blind shot again on Berdnikov, but just misses him. Berdnikov fills out to the corner, and Lukashuk moves into the 50. He gets shot shortly after, but Kovar gets taken out by Berdnikov as well. Over on the Dorito side, Zakharov gets a nice shot on Grayson Goff. After this, Billy fills into the snake and Archie fills in for Grayson. Then Billy picked the absolute worst time to squeegee his gun, and Berdnikov catches him off guard. He isn't able to get a shot on him, and he goes on to take out Archie as well. Red Legion takes the first 6-minute point. Next point, X Factor gets off to a good start, landing out Axel Godden. Ashton Johnson is caught getting too antsy in his bunker, but Archie sneaks into the Doritos. Jason Wheeler is staying on the Dorito lane, but Billy gets into the 50 and he switches his job. Archie uses this opportunity to get into the 50 Dorito. He can't sneak a shot onto Jason, and Billy gets shot out of the snake. Archie's left as the last one alive, and Marcelo takes him out. X Factor concedes the point. X Factor gets off to a good start again, taking out Berdnikov on the break. But then Colt Roberts gets shot on the Dorito side, and Archie gets clipped while trying to fix his hopper. Bernacchi and Kovar are in control of the snake, so Grayson Goff tries to spread the field, but Lukashek catches him on the move. X Factor is left in a 2-on-3 situation, and it isn't looking promising. But this all changes when Lukashek goes to stab Billy, and Billy manages to pop the top on him before he gets there. He then goes on to shoot out Pantalev, and X Factor now has the 2-on-1 advantage against Denis Golev. Kovar cleans him off, and X Factor makes it onto the board. X Factor continues to hit their lanes and takes out Zach Wake. Kovar and Archie are working together on the snake side. Axel nearly hits Archie, but then tucks him in and gets into the snake. Kirill gets shot out of the center, and Archie joins Axel in the snake. Then Archie timed his shot perfectly to catch Jason on his snapshot. Marcelo makes it to the 50 Dorito, but there's not much he can do from there after Axel gets taken out of the snake. He's left alone, and Kovar finishes him off, tying this match with just under 2 minutes left on the clock. Next point starts in Red Legion's favor, laning out Billy on the break, as well as pushing hard up the center. Kovar then gets shot trying to fill out to the snake side, and Archie gets bounced going to the corner. Golev makes it to the X, but Archie shoots out their snake side and makes a great shot to take out Golev. Grayson Goff then makes a clutch move up the center to stab Zakharov before he's able to shoot Archie. Archie then runs in to hang the flag with just 2 seconds left on the clock.
With 2 seconds left, we hung the flag to win the game. Good heads-up play by Archie to go grab that flag and hang it. So on to the top 4. We're here to win World Cup.
X Factor takes this nail-biter 3-2 and will go on to the semifinals against Damage. The first semifinals matchup is between Houston Heat and the LA Ironmen.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah!
Both teams come out with very similar breakouts. Kyle Spica is the first to get into the snake, but Chad George follows him in after, and he gets to the 50. From there, he takes out Brandon Short, and then Kyle joins him in the 50. He makes a great move to take out Chad, and it looks like Chad spun on him. However, it was San Monville who shot Spica from the corner. However, the ref doesn't see it that way, and he gives Chad a minor penalty. Yeah, Spica, you're out too. Mishka goes on to get another kill off the snake side, and the Ironmen concede the point to save the penalty. In the next point, Fedorov heads to the corner and tries to get some style points with the cameraman. Yo, check me. Bam! No style points for you. The lack of style points continue as Sam Monville trips and crawls his way into the snake. Kyle sees his straggling pod and he misses his only chance to shoot it. At least he still manages to get into the 50. Rainey gets into the snake 1 and helps Kyle get down the snake. Chad makes it out of the box clean and decides to spread the field. Kyle then makes a nice shot to take out Sergey, but gets shot by Mishka shortly after. Chad then tries making a bump into the Doritos, but Rainey catches him on the move. Then disaster strikes for the Ironmen when Ryan Martin gets a major penalty. Mishka takes out the last 2 players and Heat stretches their lead to 2. In the next point, the Ironmen stack all their guns in the back line to try burning off their penalty. Fedorov wants to move, but there's no move for him to make. Rainey clears out of the back center to make room for Ryan, and then Fedorov gets a shot on Kyle. Ryan makes it out clean, and then Fedorov fills a pod with broken paint in it. Cleans out the mess, and he's ready to go. Sam Monville battles his way into the 50, and Fedorov makes a swift move to get it in the corner. Brandon gets control over Sam, so he crawls down the snake and starts going to work. After he gets a kill, he gets caught playing too loose in his bunker. Brandon then makes a nice snapshot to take out Mishka. Shortly after, Sergey gets clipped in his hopper at the X. Fedorov ends up as the last one alive, and Brandon puts one right in his face. The Ironmen get on the board, but this would be the only point that they score.
Came out, just played our paintball, man. Yesterday, the game was pretty rough against X Factor and Dynasty, really slow, long points, and we kind of let those 2 teams dictate the pace of the game by pushing and making moves. So I was really happy this game. Our guys got down the field, pushed, and forced the other team to play, forced the Ironmen to play our kind of paintball. You know what I mean? We attacked instead of sitting back, and we only dropped 1 point. So I mean, stellar play by the 3 Russians, 3 Heat players that are Russian. How about that? Sam and Chad George went out there and just dominated. I mean, those 5 guys, hands down, have been playing on fire this entire event. And they were out there on my team, and we play together. So now we're into the finals to win the whole kit and caboodle. But yeah, stay tuned for some more Derder headshot, and we'll see you in the finals.
Heat takes this one 4-1 and will advance to the finals. The next semi's final matchup is between Tampa Bay Damage and San Antonio X Factor. The first point, X Factor digs deep and Billy gets shot going to the snake on the break. Keith Brown makes it into the 50 snake, so Kovar tries to get something going, but after Colt loses a gun battle with Dan Holiday, X Factor concedes the point. In the next point, Damage continues to hit their lanes, and they take out Ashton Johnson off the break. Archie fills out for him, and he takes a rough landing. Justin Rabakov gets into the snake. Archie gets the gun dominance, and he helps Dusty Odell get down the field. He gets clipped in the hopper making his move, but doesn't see the hit. Shortly after, a ref sees this, and he's lucky to not get a minor penalty. Timmy Props gets shot from the snake, so Archie makes his move into the Doritos. Dixon Yang goes to take out Justin, and he runs out of snake, so he decides to play dead in between the bunkers. This leaves Dave Baines as the last one alive, and Archie takes him out. The game is tied at 1. X Factor finally manages to make it to their spots alive. Ramsey gets into the snake early, so Kovar matches him up, but then gets caught looking down the tape too quickly. He's not happy about that. Colt Roberts then gets into the Doritos, and Holiday looks into one of his balls. Shortly after, he gets shot while wrapping his bunker by Chad Brugere. Chad gets into the Doritos, and Dixon fills into the snake, but Ramsey has field position at the 50. Archie is waiting for Chad and catches him making his move to the 50. Jason Edwards fills in for him and just misses taking out Dixon. About 6 minutes have passed, and Archie attempts to throw a pod to Grayson. But his throw sucks, and it breaks open right in front of him. Jason notices this and works down the Doritos. Ramsey takes out Grayson, leaving X Factor in a 3-on-2. But Archie has no air left, so it's pretty much a 3-on-1. After Jason gets into their side of the field, X Factor decides to concede the point. After this, Damage does what they do best, hitting their lanes and locking up the field.
We came out strong, really strong. It felt good, looked good. Everyone was playing really well. Not taking anything away from X Factor, because they did, obviously they played well enough to get here, and it just, we played really well. I mean, we went out there and did exactly what we talked about doing. We shot our bodies on the break exactly how we discussed. And we were making those small bumps instead of taking those big bites and communicating. That was the biggest thing that we lacked throughout the whole prelims, was our communication. I think we finally figured it out in a good fashion, because the next game is the finals against Heat. So we just got to go into this next match with a level head, and if we play exactly how we did against X Factor, I think we have a really strong chance of beating Heat.
It was actually a closer game than the score indicated. The first 2 points went back and forth. They won one, we won one. And both those points were real long, like nail-biter points. After that, they won the next point, which is also a really long point. So it ended up being 2-1. There was not much time left, maybe 6 minutes or so. And you never want to play a team like Damage down. They would argue that they're the most aggressive team in the league, but they're actually the slowest team in the league. If they're up 1 point, they are content with getting to 5 bunkers and crossing up. And this is actually a field that really works well for that. So we knew we're going to have to force into their guns a little bit, and we lost a couple points in a row there trying to push. And, again, one of those situations where you lose those long, drawn-out points, there's no longer time to catch up. So, it's a tough loss, but, we got third place at Cup, which it's obviously better than 11 other teams, but it was a good year for us. We made this top 4 in three of the 5 events, won a 7-man tournament, so really can't complain. Looking forward to next year.
Down 6-1 with little time left, X Factor knows they can't come back anymore, but they still want to put another point on the board for respect. Dave Baines and Billy get engaged in a one-on-one with about a minute left. Billy comes out victorious and gets another point on the board. With 30 seconds left, X Factor has no choice but to run down the field and hope for the best. This is always a good idea. Ramsey finishes the match, giving Colt a faceful, and then he gives Kovar a parting gift for the offseason. Damage wins this match and will go on to face Heat in the finals. Next is the final match of the Pro Division between Houston Heat and Tampa Bay Damage.
All right, we're heading into the finals here. Got Houston Heat, Tampa Bay Damage. Either way, it's a great story. If Heat wins, that's 3 wins in 2012 for them, and in second place, it's the most dominant performance that the team has had in years. If Tampa Bay Damage wins, they'll repeat as World Cup champions. So it's a toss-up. I mean, both these teams are playing great. So I mean, that's why we play the game. So we're not going to know until they start shooting paintballs at each other. I can't wait to watch it.
Hey, right now, these motherfuckers don't know who the fuck they just got in the ring with. This is our fucking house, go baby.
Hey, boys. Hey, listen. Life's about memories, boys. Let's fucking make a memory right now. Let's go, boys. Tampa! Damage on 3. 1, 2, 3. Damage!
Let's go, motherfucker. You guys want the season to be over? No, you didn't get everything you fucking got on this field. You have everything you fucking got.
First point, Dan Holiday gets shot off the break. Mouse is trying to get into the snake, but Sergey is holding the lane. In the back center, the Edwards brothers are working together to get Jacob out wide. Once in the corner, he sees his move into the Doritos, and he takes it. This distracts Sergey for a second, and Mouse gets into the snake. Sergey still manages to hit him, but it bounces. He joins Mouse in the snake, but gets clipped by Jacob across the field shortly after. Sam Monville then fills into the snake. After this, nothing goes on for about 5 minutes. Everyone's shooting their guns, but they're not hitting anyone. Everyone is low on paint, and Jacob unloads some of his hopper to give to his brother Jason. After 8 minutes go by, Mouse sneaks into the snake. Jason then starts working his way down the Doritos, but gets pinched out of the stand-up can. Everyone is starting to get antsy at the 10-minute mark, and Mouse breaks the game open with his shot on Monville. Shortly after, Heat concedes the point with 9 minutes left on the clock.
Hey, let's go! We know it's gonna be a war, let's go! We gotta win it right now!
The next point, Heat lanes out Justin Rabakov off the break. Mishka then makes his move to the center stand-up. Sergey fills out to the corner and helps Chad George get into the snake. Fedorov tucks in Timmy and bumps to the can where he takes out Chad Berger. After this, Chad George works into the 50 snake, and Timmy is struggling to control Fedorov and Mishka. He manages to take out Mishka, but has too many other people to worry about, so Damage concedes the point, and Fedorov does his punch and kick routine. Heat continues to hit their lanes and shoots Mouse off the break. Fedorov sees a bird and decides to kill it. Jason Edwards then gets taken out of the back center. Ramsey tries moving down the snake side, but Fedorov is waiting for it and he takes him out. Damage concedes the point with just under 5 minutes left.
We gotta go, man. We can't sit back.
Heat is playing defense now because they know Damage has to come. Jacob Edwards takes a convenient bounce off the break and gets into the Doritos quickly. Heat does a great job locking down the field with everyone dying behind Jacob. Damage concedes yet another point. They're left with only 4 minutes to tie the matchup.
Hey, they're going wide right now.
Yeah, they gotta go wide. Here, shoot him, okay? Shoot him.
Fedorov did exactly that and shot Chad Berger off the break. Damage manages to shoot Chad George, but they weren't able to capitalize. Heat locks it down for the remainder of the match.
Wow, that was a tough game. We knew it was going to be a long game. We knew both teams were going to be really patient. That's why the low score. Houston Heat, they were just getting those quick kills off the break, and we weren't shooting them. And it is what it is. That's part of my job. So I'm going to take a lot of this on my shoulders today, especially that last match. It's experiences, right? I've won this event 3 years in a row, and I'd love to win it 4 years in a row, but it just wasn't meant to be, right? It's faith. Hats off to Houston Heat, most consistent team, proved they're the best team this year. They deserved it.
We just finished our game with Tampa Bay. I'm so happy to it's no wars. We just took the first place at Cup, and we took the first place in the series. Oh my God, that's the team amazing. Houston Heat now beat everyone, and we are undefeated. But also Tampa Bay play really good event, like they do always during the season. I respect those guys real well, and all the time when we battle versus them, that's amazing games. And just good luck them the next season. Houston Heat, baby.
Congratulations to Houston Heat on their successful season. As a bonus to our divisional players, this download also includes the D1 through D4 finals. But first, episode 14 of Derder Short Bus.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
This is a lost art right here. This is definitely a lost art.
But on the pump game, we have a player from Team A bumps furiously up the Dorito side, dives into the 50.
I think he ran down to 40 flat,
Super
right?
hard, came in. He's got the flag. His body's all around him.
Like, it's not even a dead man's walk, it's like a cool man's walk.
Why didn't he do that from the first bunker? Why did he have to go blazing into the 50 Dorito to shoot him? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're like 0-3 right now. Hey, will you guys do something funny for American television?
It would be worse if they knew they were on camera.
Yeah.
Look at the ref in the back, too.
You know, Canadian comedy is just lost.
Is this Terrence and Phillip?
I think it is.
Oh,
Hey,
Terrence!
hey,
is that funny guy?
Hey, rub on my titties, Terrence!
Oh, come on, guy, pal.
Hey, this is super funny, huh?
Let's make sure to lift our mass up first, because we want people to know who we are.
Exactly.
Rub on my nipples, Philip. Whoa.
Who put this rope here?
Damn.
What's going on?
My hip?
This dude falls first.
Yeah.
It's like...
Hold on a second.
And he's not even catching random balls here on the bunkers. He's getting lit up.
I mean, you can still protect yourself when you ask for a paint check. You'd be like, ref,
or get behind a bunker, you know?
Man, one of those balls bounced clean off him.
What are you slipping on, too? Like, there's no...
I think he tried to... What's that? Parkour on the field right there. And
climb the bunker.
Yeah, and it just didn't work for him. Tried parkour right there. See this little spin move I learned?
His left side must weigh more than his right side.
Yeah.
He just turned and fell.
Now look at the ref with the dustpan. What's he doing over there?
Well, that ref didn't even think about running over to check him.
I'm not checking that.
Yeah, it was like, this dustpan is protecting my entire life.
Right now.
I don't need protection. I have a dustpan.
Could I just stand behind the dead box a foot behind me? Probably.
This little plastic thing will protect me in case
A
the
little
ball's gonna
dustpan.
fly.
99 cents.
P4 posse right here.
P4 posse.
These are the homies. Should I take cover and check? No? No?
No? Alright. Good?
Come right back out again.
Yeah.
Oh!
Same spot. He's not going to shoot me.
I don't even know
I'm
what's
gonna come
going on
back out
right here.
again.
Why would you not get behind the bunker?
I'll tell you what right
that
now.
That one broke.
Every time you get Raza jersey with Raza pants, bunker insurance is free. If you wear a Raza jersey and you take 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, we can't do anything else for you.
Yeah.
We can only do so much.
We only got 2 words for you. Paintball clinic.
Yeah, we can only guarantee 4 to 5 lives. 3 to 4 lives.
Yeah. Like, oh.
Yeah, you have to get that close. The guy's like, hey, did I shoot you earlier? I don't know why you turned the wrong way. The bad guys are coming from the side they were just shooting at you from. I just got bounced 4 times from the left side. I'm going to look right now, and hopefully there's nobody over there. Who had my back in this situation? Oh, see,
man.
I've seen loaders come off.
Yeah, but not a pack.
Your pack? Really?
You got problems. Your packs come off. Jesus.
Oh, wait, how does the Velcro work again?
Yeah.
Velcro goes on which side?
At least he has a nice Greg Hastings camera on his gun, it looks like right there. One of those R7
A
cameras.
little less money on the camera, a little more money on a new pack.
Yeah, probably.
Did you see my R7 footage?
Yeah.
Of me on the breakout turning right around real quick?
Oh, your shoe. How about his shoe, Blue?
In his 3rd shoelace, ref.
I shot his shoe. I swear to you.
Because he'll straddle the side of the X shoe with the wrong hand play.
He knows he's hit.
He knows he's hit.
Oh,
wow.
Mom, this is why I don't bring you to tournaments.
Yeah,
Mom,
so embarrassing.
Stop! Mom, stop yelling at the refs. They're gonna give me penalties. Man, Catfish's mom embarrassing us, man. Hey, Chris, man, you need to tell Catfish's mom to shut up, man.
Can you tell your mom to go sit in a minivan and read her 50 Shades of Grey book and stop screaming at the refs, please?
Okay, because she's getting us a ton of majors and we can't be playing 5-on-4 all game.
I can't keep getting mom penalties.
Yeah. Oh, there's no box. It's not really a box. It's just a wall.
Does he
It's
have...
a penalty wall.
Yeah.
He ran through the penalty wall and
How tinted is your lens that you just didn't see that?
The net even in front of you. He's in a ref. He didn't even help him up.
Door, he's like,
come on, dog. You messed up the net. Why you gotta mess up the net, dog?
Like the one dumb dog that runs through the screen door when he hears the dog food being open.
Dog? I've gone through 6 screen doors in my house because of my friends.
Yeah, that's what I meant. What up, dog?
Yeah.
I see forward momentum being no good.
Well, you gotta see what happens when you sag. When you try and
so hood. He's just amazed that he doesn't have a hit on him.
Well, yes.
He's just like, wow, I didn't get shot.
CP's like, hold on a second, I'm alive?
Ref. Aren't I supposed to go to the room over there where you go stand and there's refreshments and you can't come back till the time runs out?
Oh, Archie with the one-hander.
Archie
He'd love you to trade out there. There's Super Tony with his cut-off pants. Hold on a second. Let me just trip on this derailleur real quick. Hey, no penalty on Archie, though. Hey, anytime, Tony, if the guy gets shot and he continues to play, and I know you was right there. Hey,
arm hit.
Oh, look. I'm hitting the arm, the pack, the leg, but I'm still one-handed.
Right there.
So this is where Tony comes in and throws a major on him. Hold on a second. Tony, wait. Here we go. Tony's going to come in at any minute. Here goes Super Tony. Super Tony. They're not talking after their hit, for sure. Nobody was playing on after their hit, Tony. Is that a penalty, Tony? Should we call a major on him? Should we just end the tournament right now? Is that it? Game over? Damn it, you're out. You're out. Good job. Hey, Jacob, sorry. You got to walk out now. I know that Arch just severely played on, but it's fine. All right, CEP again with like, hey, everything's fine here, guys.
I got it.
There's 3 of us left.
Oh, no, it's not fine.
Here comes Hooker. That's Barrett Edgerton right there, getting the okey doke from Big Chris Hooker. Only CEP can lose a 3 on nobody. Ugh, my hips burn.
Yeah. I don't see a hit.
My ribs kind of hurt. Brad's like, wait a second here. Can you please throw a red flag on that because I shot him? Ugh!
Oh, what happened?
I guarantee that there's nothing there. Shoot first, check later.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. Kyle Spica.
I need some paint. Can someone throw me some paint?
Ow! Throw me another pod.
Yeah.
Throw me another pod. Oh, that thing blew out the side. Look at that.
Wow. Oh, did it? It did.
Look at that. Man, throw me a real pod.
Wait, what?
Did the paint break in it and get on him?
Rewind this. Oh, it broke on the back of his loader. Look at that. Watch this. That's how it broke in the middle. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, but you can't kill somebody by throwing paintballs at him.
Apparently
it's got to come out of your gun.
Is this a scenario game? Was that one of those grenades they use? The claymores? Get Matty Marshall on the phone. Does that count as a kill? We need to check the stats.
Is that a kill?
Is that a kill stat or what?
Is that a kill?
Well, who got the kill?
How does that help your winfluence?
How are you going to get a penalty for somebody winging a pod at you? I mean, this has got to be a first. Somebody winged a pod at you,
you got
hit you in the back of the loader with it.
He's like, I need some paint on my loader. Through the side of it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Here's Billy Bernacchi going to start off by smelling Michael's butt. Ah, delicious. I got to get to the corner. Bam, head on top of my loader. I got some spray. I got a little spray. Maybe came off the ground while I was crawling. Attempt 1. Oh, can I get another attempt? Oh, let me get that.
Wait, I'm going to reload it again.
I should load
again. Am I playing paintball wrong? Because I start with paint in the hopper.
Yeah,
so are you supposed to start with the hopper empty and then...
No. Hold on a second. Let me dive in real quick. We'll crawl.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Ooh, you see that explosion right there?
I'm not even mad at Billy. You know why? Because he has done the 3 things that let a ref know that you're cheating in the corner.
Load multiple times?
Yeah. Load before you shoot, rubbing your hopper in the bunker, and also being hit. If the ref's not running, like he looks guilty. He's like, I can't believe someone's not coming to get me.
Gosh damn it, look at that. It's still there. I'm
at
going to reach for a pot and then not even...
At this point, you're still in because...
You deserve it.
How is you?
You've earned it at that point.
Yeah. He runs out to the corner and he doesn't shoot his gun for 45 seconds. Like, screw the snake guy.
Yeah.
Because I cannot let the ref see this hit on my
Yeah, I got to get rid of it somehow.
The problem with clips like this is it makes you not able to make fun of the one clip that everybody has with the guy going, get that guy out, I shot him. You're like, shut up, you didn't shoot him.
You didn't shoot him.
Yeah, you did. You shot him in the leg, you shot him in the hopper, he's ditching it in the corner, he just reloaded for no reason. You're right, you shot him.
It's the dump and wipe technique. You got to dump real quick and wipe.
Dump and wipe. Just don't make it obvious. And just a couple fingers, and we're good.
You got to come up with the jersey, wipe on the way up, pull your jersey
and
back,
then make sure your hair looks good.
The key part to the dump and wipe is the wipe, right? You gotta
dump
you gotta,
and wipe.
You gotta actually
you
wipe.
gotta get that.
If you dump and streak, then you're gonna have to come back with the forearm shiver.
Forearm.
Ref's giving himself a hug.
Yeah.
For doing a good job.
And that close.
Hey.
Oh, my nuts.
Call the game, man. Just
Oh, God.
time out.
Hey, Grace,
Look
if
at-
you're hit, just
yeah.
walk out, bro.
I give him props, dude. He's still doing his duty. Though. Look at him. He's still trying to.
Take care of your dick. I got this.
Medic.
Oh, give it a shake.
Shaky.
Shake the pain away.
Shaking too long. You're playing with it now.
Yeah. Is it really still hurt?
Yeah.
Is it really still
Or
hurt?
it's starting to feel good.
Ooh. Here comes Monville. Oh yeah, make a little.
Oh,
yeah.
what was that?
Whoa, hey.
Sensual right there. What's going on?
Spot for you on impact. Moves like that. Just,
yeah, definitely. Impact's looking for a trio over there.
Hey, is that funny guy?
Hey, rub on my titties, Terrence. Here comes Beard and Cough. All the way around.
He didn't know someone was in his bunker.
He cuts in. He cuts left.
Whoa, that was a move.
He cuts right.
Yeah, line dancing.
Electric
Boosted
slide.
buckles.
To the left one time.
To the right one time. Now shoot. Now shoot. Now shoot.
And spin. This is super funny, huh?
Oh, Nick. Like, you're not enough on the short bus. That you just gotta show up.
Sloviak left his Ritalin at home, so had an interesting event.
Yeah.
Sloviak's playing the air trumpet. It's always good to focus on
in
the
slow
ground.
motion.
Look down before you're going to do anything.
I'm not gonna keep commenting on people's feet next. I'm just gonna start punching.
Oh, he's doing.
There's
it.
gonna be no more. Sure, it's gonna be me at your home field punching you every time your feet neck is a fix.
This is Seattle Thunder's game plan. All right. Get out to the corner and just randomly start spraying out both sides of your bunker.
Like a sprinkler.
As soon as your loader gets spun to the side 180 degrees, get in, drop half your loader, and just start spraying. Well, actually, this hopper is designed so that when you get shot, it spins around so you can see the hit and be like, oh.
And then you do that.
And then you Billy Bernaccia real quick.
You gotta get rid of that.
Dump and wipe? No?
No.
Okay, and then?
The form shift.
And then load it again.
Is my hair good? My blowout?
And then load it again.
Fade good? Blow up, fade good?
Check
yeah,
it.
we're looking good. We're
Get
looking
some
good.
sweat for the spitball.
Shane Colby, he's like the Gerald Wallace of Pamela. He go up,
Gerald
over,
Wallace,
through.
yeah.
He is Crash. He
I
is
think
the Crash.
I think at first he thought that black was a tunnel to run through, like the Roadrunner, but at the last minute he realized a Wile E. Coyote had just painted it
he
on.
tricked me!
So he had to go around.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa!
He's like, I fell for
I
this
told
before.
you I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
I go beak first into a wall again. Rip on my titties, Terrence! Oh, Sloviak. Big Sloviak forgot to shoot his loader. He must have had one of them Seattle Thunder loaders that flips off when you start playing.
It might have been one of those ones that turns. It turned itself right off.
If you're supposed to be top secret testing the Spire loader, you should probably have it on the gun.
Aaron Thole. Oh!
Almost
Left
took his
that
head
ball.
out.
Hold on a second. Let me reach back for a pod, even though I'm single loading these balls.
Yeah.
It's a battle of the Midwest All-Stars right here. Who can grow the most corn?
Hey, snuggle me before the breakout.
Yeah. My pack needs some love.
Ooh!
There's no loader. Look at it, broke.
Moscow.
He has that top secret loader too.
How many times would you say there has been a Russian Legion player on a short bus with this like, oh, my feed neck ain't working type look? Look at this. As his loader came off, probably because he took a fat core sample, and he's going to go ahead and shoot a musket ball out.
Didn't break the paint.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, did not break the paint.
Look at that right there. Rip on my titties, Terrence! Wait,
Come on.
wait.
Here.
Oh! Hey,
He sees the flag come out.
don't run away from me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, stellar move. Hey, there's your feed neck. Also
broke off.
full of dirt. You know what? Maybe don't ram your gun straight into the ground.
Alright, this shit's hot as fuck, so let's speed this along.
Up next is the D4 Finals between Project Mayhem and Galveston Island Paintball. In the first point, Hunter Hayes from Mayhem pushes hard down the snake. Cripson sees this and decides to join him. Hayes switches his attention inside and gets a kill on the back center. He then goes to trade out with Crispin, and Mayhem takes the first point. In the next point, Mayhem loses 2 players off the Dorito side early, but also takes out Galveston's Dorito player. Luis Refrano then bumps into the snake and nearly gets clipped while crawling. Shortly after, he pops up into a paintball. Mike Forgone then rushes down the snake and takes out Mayhem's last player. In the next point, Galveston hits their lanes and shoots out both corners for Mayhem. They waste no time getting down the field, and Mayhem concedes the point. With just under 3 minutes left, Galveston is able to hold them off.
I'm Clemente Crispin. We just got first place in D4 X-Ball. We just kept the same strategy all the way through. We basically held down on that race and just watched the D side and made our D side work our way up, and then that was just our game plan the whole entire time. And we just stuck with it and we won.
With little time left, Mayhem was doing whatever they could to get another point on the board, but that wasn't going to happen. Congratulations to the D4 World Cup champions.
Who are we? DFB! Who are we? DFB! Who are we? DFB! DFB! What do we do? Win!
Our next divisional match is the D3 Finals between Palm Beach Venom and LA Collision. Venom gets off to a good start, shooting out Collision's snake corner off the break. Then Nick D'Andrea makes a great move, goon-handing up the field to get to the center can. Pretty sure that's rub. Well, I guess not. Venom then shoots Collision's player filling out wide while David Ramirez is left alone in the back center, and he takes it from both sides. They got so jacked up from this, they forgot to do something. This ends up being a no point since no one hung the flag.
Come on, your barrel cover is on. That doesn't mean he's eliminated.
Collision shows off their break shooting and lanes out Venom's snake player off the break. Austin Meckler shoots out the back center and makes a nice move to take out Venom's Dorito player on the run. But takes one to the face right after. David Galea decides to get into the snake and quickly works into the 50. He gets shot looking inside, but then D'Andrea shoots Lopez on the back, and he gets a major penalty for playing on, and the rest of the team gets pulled. Nick grabs the flag and gives a windmill to the home crowd. In the next point, Ricky Axtell hits the slip and slide in the snake corner. Both team keeps 5 alive on the break. 2 Venom players decide to cuddle up in the mini race, and this doesn't last for very long. Revis checks his hopper and then checks if a ref is looking. He is, so he gets out. Austin gets into the snake and just misses David Peters. He makes his move into the 50, and Brandon is goon-handing in the back center trying to clip him. Austin then shoots out the mini race, and Big Man is going to work in the X. David manages to take him out, but he's left alone with everyone charging to bunker him. They give him a little bit of extra love, and the ref throws a major penalty for overshooting. This results in a no point, and Palm Beach held it down for the remainder of the match.
I'm Johnny. I play for Palm Beach Venom, and basically what just happened is we won World Cup and the Series Championship. What happened, like the first game, is we ran out of bounds, forgot to get the flag, so they didn't give us a point. And then later on, they came to like a 1-on-4 against our Dorito player David Peters, and so they got a major for overshooting them, which got us in the lead to 2-1, and then we just won. It was good. Thank you.
Collision wasn't having much luck with penalties this match, so in the last point, they decided to go out and actually earn their last one. Congratulations to your D3 World Cup champions, Palm Beach Venom. Our next divisional matchup is the D2 finals between Boom and Revo.
Stay frosty! Let's go, baby!
In first point, both teams managed to make it to their spots alive. Revo's John Hartman works his way into the snake, and Boom's Lance Bass made his way to the Doritos. John nearly hits a shot on the mini race and then goes into the 50. Then Revo shoots our cameraman. John breaks this game open when he catches Boom's snake player getting sloppy. Then the last Boom player is stuck taking it from both sides, and Revo takes the first point. Next point, Revo lanes out the snake corner off the break. Steven O'Mara starts going down the Doritos, and Boom gets into the snake. He then takes out Gino Benedicto, and then he bumps into the 50. However, everyone dies behind him, and Boom concedes the point.
John Hartman from Revolution. We just played Boom. They got good lanes, but we started off good. Just kept it to them. Just kept it going. Never slew down on them. They're a good team though. They came back 1 point, but just didn't have enough time. It's awesome. Feels great. Best feeling in the world.
After this, Revo locked down the field, and Boom couldn't get anything going. With just under 30 seconds, Boom tries to get another point on the board, but weren't able to get it done. Congratulations to your Divisional 2 World Cup champions, Revo. Finally, our D1 finals between T1 Top Gun Union and Florida Kings.
Get up, Top Gun! On time right now! Right, AT! You say one! Take one! Take one! Take one! Top Gun, 1, 2, 3, Top Gun! Let's go! Come on!
Top Gun comes out with heavy guns off the break. Steven Lasher gets into the snake and just misses a shot on the snake insert, but he gets shot shortly after. Slasher then works his way into the 50, and Top Gun takes the first point with ease. Next point, we see some very aggressive play from Chris Shearer on the Dorito side. He gets to the 50 and wraps to get a shot on Dave Riley, but he plays on and the Kings are assessed a major penalty. Heyman Chapman is looking for someone to bunker, but there's no one left, so the Kings concede the point.
Hey, keep playing as a team, guys.
Top Gun had all the momentum and they showed no signs of slowing down.
Hi, my name is Matt from T1 Top Gun Union. We just took first place for World Cup and the series. In the finals, we went up 4-0. Shot people off the break every point. Then we lost the point, and then we came back and just won. We were shooting people off the break, which was key. The Empire paint shot great. Our Axis shot great. The loaders fed the paint. And our new Ninja tanks for this event, we couldn't be happier with them. Let's see, after 8 events we've yet to win. We got seconds, thirds, but we finally won the event and it feels great.
In the last point, everyone on Top Gun works together to take out the corner player, and this gives them the 5-2 victory. Congratulations to the Division 1 Series and World Cup champions, T1 Top Gun Union.
Hell yeah! Let's go, Top Gun! You're gonna Disney! We're gonna Disney! At the same damn time! World Cup and the series at the same damn time!
Thank you for purchasing this Derder headshot. Your support helps keep us in business. Make sure you check out our new series, The Reckoning Series. Episode 1 features Houston Heat. Episode 2, coming soon, features Infamous. I'm Derder Rob. Later, bitches.